evening. My name is Sarah Dark. So many people, places, and events play a role in shaping who we become in life. While most of them will only have a small part in this, there are some that will have a huge impact. I would like to tell you a little about the person that has influenced me the most. And as we continue, I would like to tell you about the place and experience that has helped me become who I am today. Let me begin by telling you about my mother. She has been my biggest influencer. My mom, Wendy, is one of the strongest women I know. She taught me that when you push through the tough times, you come out stronger in the end. My mother has been dealt many obstacles and difficult times in her life, and she's never allowed them to get her down. My mom has a selfless, giving heart. Being a single mother of three children, there were times she went without to provide for us. As a Gigi, she loves her grandchildren more than life itself, and there's nothing she wouldn't do for them. Being one of 6 siblings, my mother is the one that stepped up and took on the role of taking care of their elderly parents. Her faith is unwavering. She reminds us daily to lean into God and that He's the only one in control. As a prayer warrior, she is constantly praying for the one she loves, for the one she just met, and even the stranger that God lays on her heart. Next, I would like to tell you about the place that helped shape me. As I was trying to think of the most significant place that played a part in me becoming who I am, several came to mind. Weekends at the skating arena growing up, summers spent at the RV park with my grandparents, the park where my husband asked me to be his wife. But the place that I kept going back to was 7217 Timberline Drive in Rowlett, Texas. It was where my babies learned to walk and ride their bikes. It was where my husband and I gave our lives to Christ. While we had some really trying times there, the beautiful memories that we made far outweigh the bad. Our family grew not just in size, we grew closer to one another and closer to God. The last thing I would like to tell you about that aided in the molding of me becoming who I am now was the loss of our daughter. On April 26, 2017, Willow Presley was born into heaven. We had found out the day before that her heart was no longer beating. We planned to go home, process the news, and return to the hospital the next morning to be induced. The tragic loss of our girl was more than an emotional pain. I became sick and angry and depressed. Some days the anxiety was almost crippling. While walking through the grieving process, we weren't alone. We had friends that showed up and walked with us through the grief in that dark time. The ones we had considered friends suddenly became family. Our precious girl had given us the gift of friendships that would last a lifetime. As I conclude, I would like to remind you that there are many people, places, and events that will play a role in shaping who you become in life. And while most of them will only play a small part in this, there are some that will have a significant impact. And while not all of mine were positive, they all played a part in me becoming the wife, daughter, sister, mother, friend, and woman I am today. Thank you.